pain, I understand that you've been broken too many times, but I'll be waiting to mend you from all you've taken. But if we listen to each other and made our mistakes, then I can show you who I am, because I'm not the same. I'm better with you. I'm better with you. I'm better with you. You catch me when I fall, and I'll keep you off the ground. That's when I knew that I need to spend.
Boo-doom, boo-doom. Good evening. This is your cat speaking. Sometimes we crash tonight. Welcome on in to a TheAwesomeDado's Microsoft Flight Simulator stream. We'll see how this goes. Gabs, hello. Welcome in, first class. Thank you, sir. Hope you're having a great weekend. So, jumping into it here. We just downloaded this. This is the first time we're playing it, so please be easy. We will probably run into something, one or another. But jumping into what we're doing, we are currently flying this lovely plane, a turbo, something or another. I don't know. I'm still learning. But we're gonna fly out of Cleveland, probably the local, one of the most local international airports that I have to myself. And we're going to fly to Pittsburgh. So, we shall see if Dado gets the wheels off. Gabs, does the mic sound okay this evening? Question mark. Because I think I fixed it all. But we're going to go ahead and get started here. We're still learning. I haven't done anything. Literally just loaded the game in. And before we get started, we're gonna see if this bad boy works. Oh, hello! Hopefully that microphone's not messing everything up this evening, and everything is just swiggity swell, and everything is going great. So, we got in. Yes, it do. Let's see here. So I need this thingamabobber. Basic controls. Yeah. I watched some YouTube videos. I got that. Thank you. Hopefully our buddy Paul doesn't come in, because it's going to be bad. Taxing, ribbing, land, We can always come back to these things if we need to. We're going to go ahead and see if we can get this bad boy off the ground. But we have our parking brake on. Engines are already started, so we're going to disengage the parking brake. Currently, we are facing south, and over to the right, over here, is actually NASA Glenn Research Center. So we're going to disengage the parking brake. We're going to, if I'm not mistaken, this is throttle. Give her some throttle here. Rudder her over. Give her all the throttle. Here comes off the ground. Oh, we're off, but not very smoothly. For the runway to go. I'm doing. Quit. We're pushing buttons we're not supposed to. I can tell you that right now. We should probably get some altitude, and if we look off to our left this way, we might just take a full swing around here. Try not to stall this bad boy either. Oh boy. Hope everybody took some Dramamine before we took off on this flight. Okie dokie. I hope everybody's having a great weekend. I have no clue where I'm at. I know this area relatively well. We're going to bang it hard. It's okay. So we're going to fly towards Burke Lake. So again, there's Cleveland Hopkins. That over there, on the other side of the little blip, that's NASA Glenn Research Center. I'm going to fly towards downtown. Give you guys a little bit of a breeze of where Dado's at all the time. And if you follow us in the Discord, every once in a while you'll get some photos of where Dado. Oh shit! Ah shit! Got it. Okay. I'd like out of this view, please, before we crash into Lake Erie. That was bad. Didn't say I was professional. Oh boy. Alright. So we're going to come out of the plane just to make this easier. Give you a little bit of tour of Cleveland over here. And then we'll head southeast towards Pittsburgh. Oh boy. Dado pushing buttons and didn't know what he was talking to. Maybe we should go with a smaller plane at first. Okay, so we're making our way towards Lake Erie. Way out that way is Detroit, Toledo, all of that stuff. Are you focusing on the nearest airport? Okay, cool. Go away. I'd like to see the city. So just below us here, this small skyline that you see, that school right there, actually. That big school with that big stadium in the back. I was a part of the construction team that built that school. That's North Olmsted. If we bank our way this way, easy our bank out. This small little skyline here, that's Lakewood. Should have turned my HUD on, but that's okay. So we're going to come and buzz across the Cleveland skyline here. So we should be, that's Edgewater Beach. That's one of the ports. The stadium right there on the waterfront is where the Cleveland Browns play. And that is downtown Cleveland. The Cuyahoga River snaking through. And then you also have Burke Lake Airfront, which is where the air show takes place. Got Town Square, Tower City. Currently they're building the Sherwin-Williams headquarters down there. We're now coming across the east side of Cleveland. So the baseball field down there, that's Cleveland State. Just up a little bit, that round building, that's the Wolstein Center where Cleveland State plays basketball, and then you have Progressive Field right there in the end where the Guardians play. Overspeed. Yep, we're gonna stall. Pull up Dado. Overspeed. Seeing you land's gonna be fun, yes. And then you have all the steel yards. That part of Cleveland's biggest boom. And that's Cleveland in a nutshell. we're going to be heading that way. Towards one of those blips way out yonder way. As we head towards Pittsburgh. And if you take that highway right there, all the way south, you will run into Dado's house. Let's get back in the cockpit and get up to cruising altitude because we're currently at 5,500 feet. We want to get up to closer to, let's say, 20, 15 or 20. So we're going to climb, hopefully at a steady rate. Apparently, I don't know how to keep this thing stable. Probably the wind, I would assume. There's so many buttons. Probably should have went with a smaller plane, but I didn't want to take forever in our first flight. Let's see, where are we at? See if Dad can figure out where we're at. 76. Flying over a town called Maple Heights and over Bedford, making our way towards Pittsburgh. Do want to advise you the stream is a bit freezy tonight. Yeah, Microsoft Flight Simulator said that the bandwidth was jumping all over the place too, so I don't know what the deal is. My kids are probably still awake, would be my guess. Wonder if we go away from the cam for a little bit and just hit a flight, if that helps. Okay, I know where I'm at. That's Beechwood. Dad's got an idea where he's at now. Let's jump back into the cockpit and see if we're nowhere near our flight path, which is fine. Close to about 9,000 feet right now. It's just cool to be able to fly over your home and it be so realistic to what's actually there. I actually pushed back some of the graphics too, just for the stream's sake. I am playing Microsoft Flight Simulator, Mr. Amaru. Welcome on in. We're flying over Dado's hometown. Well, Cleveland's back there. But taking a flight from Cleveland to Pittsburgh. He is flight simming. Is it better, Gabs, without the streaming cam? We've lost him, Gabs. Hey, we're here to hang out, fly over some of Dado's areas. Apparently I can't figure out how to keep this plane level. Voice quiet, game loud. Appreciate you. Hope that's better. Ride that a little bit more. Turn that down a little bit more. There we go. Oh, we're going to land it, Gabs. Don't you worry. Is it better now that I turned the game down? Hopefully. Okay, so we're flying. That was Portage County over there. Trying to figure out what we've flown over so far. Oh, whoa, whoa. No, we don't want to turn. What are you doing, Dado? Apparently you don't know what you're doing. Coppercove Field. Alright, that's Lake Milton. Has to be. This is the problem of knowing where you're flying. I don't need the GPS. I'm just going to fly how I know how to get there. Freedom. Okay. Got it. 90s internet. Sound is better. Stream stability is not. Oh, lovely. Well, that's unfortunate. Sad face. We have full throttle. Right? Yeah, okay. And our airspeed is what? Where'd that go? Airspeed. Airspeed. 210 is what looks like our airspeed is, which is decent. Ah, I see where I'm at now. Okay. There's West Branch. We're actually going to probably do something that we're not allowed to do. We're going to... That airstrip that you see down there to the right is actually the arsenal. That is a military base. You probably wouldn't be allowed to fly over it like this in real life. But, oh well. But I hope everybody is enjoying, even though it's skipping, which super sucks. I'm sorry about that. But hopefully it picks up and everything's okay. But I am enjoying flying over my neck of the woods here. Actually, right down there, right off of the end of the right wing, where all those roads crossed, is actually where Dado camps. When you hear him talk about his camper, it's right down the road there. We need to flatten ourselves out and bring ourselves this way, because we need to follow this road basically south here. You probably could find your apartment, Amaru. I could probably fly over my house right now. Everything, I mean, it looks very, very like I'm flying through Google Maps right now. It's pretty sweet. I appreciate you, buddy. Appreciate you having you here. So we're going to fly this way. You should, Gabs. You absolutely should. Alright, what am I flying over here? The building that we're about to fly over right now is the old GM plant. It is now shut down. Or it's actually up and running again to make... Ooh, we're going to stall it. Making batteries of some sort. I would love to take a vacation to Arizona. I am just here so I don't get fined and also to bug Dado. That's fair. That is fair. Somebody's gonna bug me. We'll see how this flight goes, and maybe we'll take another one. Maybe we'll leave Pittsburgh and fly into the airport that's right down the street from me. We shall see. As long as the stream stays stable, too. Sure. Absolutely. It's not really on the way for you, though, is it? Arizona is southwest of you. I'm southeast. I like all the little landmarks that they put up here, too. That's pretty cool. Off the left wing, that's Youngstown. Youngstown and Warren. Pull up, Dado. Chill out. But we just be flying. Not as good as Paul flies, obviously, or any of those, Jeff Favignano, or any of those guys. Dado doesn't have a clue what the hell he's doing. I will be up there on Monday, but I'll be just west of Detroit. Beaverfield. Alright, where are we at? It's gonna be Warren. Austin Town and all that jazz. I don't even know what kamikaze at. Probably. I'm not sure. I'll be in Redford. So I'm not sure how far that is from you, but if you want to shoot me a DM of generally the area, I'll see how far it is. Come grab a drink with you before you move out to the AZ. Alright, let's jump back in the cockpit for a minute here. We're way over our speed, so we need to throttle back. Whoa, 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 whoa. I don't want to kill the engine. Just wanted to throttle back. That's all I wanted. Thank you. Oh boy. Whoever's in the back just threw up. Well, that's not horrible. That's not too horrible. Alien! What's up, buddy? We're just flying. Trying out the old flight sim. Flying from Cleveland to Pittsburgh currently. Gave a brief tour. I have no clue what you're saying, Gabs. Me know nothing. We only really pop up and down like crazy when I'm in the cockpit. I'm sure there's an autopilot button somewhere, but what's the excuse me, what's the fun of that? Interesting part is going to be landing this thing, like you said. We're going to come in way too hot. Should be getting close to crossing the border here between PA and listen. Yep, we are. Oh boy, we are now in PA. So we're making our way towards Pittsburgh. So there's Beaver County. So Pittsburgh should be this way generally. How are you in the sky? Very carefully. Luck, basically. It's going to be coming out of the sky that I'm worried about. I wasn't worried about getting in the sky and staying in it. It was getting out of the sky. All the orphans, correct. All of them. Let's see how River. Beaver County. That might be too far north. I think I am. I think we need to head south. Zillionople. Maybe we're not, because we were following Jackson, so we're gonna want to take 376. I'm like taking it like I'm driving it. So we're gonna want to take that south. Oops. Resume. Let's see here. Map. Gotta fix our plane here. We need to zoom out, I can tell you that much. This does me no good. Okay. Yep. We'll figure it out. Look, Mom, no hands. Jesus, take the yoke. Take it from my hands. I can't stay in the sky to save my life. I'm good for 5 minutes and it all goes wrong. This isn't flying. This is falling with style. What are we, Buzz Lightyear? It's full beans, this flight. Plane needs an LS swap. I think we're way too high, too. So let's see. We're only at 13,000. It's not horrible, and we're right around 170, 180 knots. Not too bad. But that's Beaver. Part of me thinks I am flying the wrong direction. Trying to use landmarks that I know. To infinity and beyond. I think while you're the VR mode, if you hit the left trigger or right trigger to zoom in or out. Well, no, that Jesus Gabs, that's not the right buttons. All right, let's see. Cut the engines, you'll be fine. Oh, we just gave it all the throttle. Alright, so if I... What if I... Whoa, oh boy. If I hold the throttle, I could give all the throttle that way. How do I... We want to bring that back. We were at about 70%. Oh boy. Keep it level, Dado. There we go. Oh. Yeah, that's a fair point, Gibbs. Let's see. So if I, oopsies. If I go here, and if I go up to VFR map, you tell me if I do. It didn't work either. Ah, there it is. I bet you that's it right there, off to our right. Because I knew that it chased the Allegheny. Take it to about 20%. And then a buddy of mine plays this on a tablet at work. Jeez, I don't even know what runway we're coming into, but all I know is that we're way too high, way too fast. So we're gonna probably buzz downtown and make our way back around at a better landing height. So we're gonna try to start dropping us a little bit here. But that's definitely Pittsburgh International right there. Has to be. There's no other way. I would tell you that the mountains, quote unquote mountains that are in this area, don't seem very mountainous from this height. Where's Foley when I need him? Foley would know. Making my way downtown, flying fast, we don't know what we're doing. Do 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 do. Let's see. We're gonna see how quickly but safely we could drop this. Because downtown Pittsburgh is going to be off to our left there, where all three of those rivers come together. Just get the throttle and go full flaps. Word. Oh, chill out. We're not going to stall. Calm down. Calm down. We're not, controller's over here. We're not gonna stall. Relax. There's self-destruct button. Yeah, it's just straight down. Pittsburgh's popping up for us. Let's see if we can bring her around town here. You should cut the throttle because you're going to run out of fuel. Fuck it. Let's see what happens. Speaking of that, oops. Let's jump back in the cockpit. Our fuel quantity seems alright. We started with 7. But I am going to take your advice and pull the throttle back a little bit. Slow us down as it continues to climb for no reason. Oops, wrong button every time. Where are my flaps? Flaps. Engine condition. Propeller. That's our trim. Flaps. Let's. Ooh, whoa, too much. Position 1. Thank you. Try to slow us down just a tad. You're not gonna stall, but you ripped the winds off. Shh. God, we gained so much. Where? Alright, hold on. What in the shit? Alright, there's Pittsburgh. We're back up at 10,000. I don't want to be at 10,000 feet anymore. Alright, so trim. That's the trim I want, I don't think. Alright, I want rudder trim. Nope, that's not the trim I want either. Alrighty. Let's see here. Alright, where are we at here? Pittsburgh's just off to our left. I can't wait to move. We got a new upstairs neighbor and they party every night. You don't like the stomping and loud music? Right. He is an old man at heart. Alright, there's Pittsburgh off the left side of us there. So we're going to see. Again, our approach is probably way off. Ooh, geez, Dado. Don't send it nose diving straight down. We're still way too high. Way, way, way too high. Way too high. Too much. Ooh, that's way too little. Okay. I want this throttle. Thank you. Oh boy. Hard cut. Oh yeah, we're gonna miss that. For sure. Again. Trying to see what we can do here. Dado is not a pilot by any means, so please don't judge us on our piloting skills, because they're not that good. I'm sure there's a bunch of buttons and dials that I need to be pulling on, and A is throttle and B not throttle, increase, decrease for you. No. It's only A. And oh, holy pitch trim. Oh boy. Oh boy. Mayday. Mayday. Oh. Whew. We're about to be out of the sky real fast, like. Holy cow. Alright, where the hell? There it is. All I know is you don't want to take Dado's private airlines yet. We're still learning here. Can someone recommend a good capture card that's not massively expensive? Ooh, Flinty Dog just got one. I don't know if he's tried it yet or not. I have to ask him. Wrong button. Wrong button. Alright, we need to just decrease our engine speed more. Our pitch is killing us here. Oh yeah, this is no good. This is no good. I don't even know what runway we're supposed to be landing on. I can tell you that we're coming in way too high for any of them. Flaps. Get us to slow the fuck down. Master caution. Yeah, no shit. Oh yeah, coming in hot. Coming Coming in hot. Aiming for the numbers. Coming in way too hot. Oh boy. Oh boy. Ah, get your peanuts ready. Oh, not too horrible. But not perfect. Alright, alright, alright. Reverse throttle. Reverse throttle. Ah, I don't know what's going on. No, oh, shit. Oh, we're in the air again. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Why is it not stopping? Oh, God. Whew. Whew. Oh, boy. Well, we landed horribly. And we're in the grass. Why won't you... I would like to stop. Thank you. Whew. Okay. Well, we landed. Ish. Not where we're supposed to, I'm sure. Parking brake, parking brake, parking brake. Do. Parking brake, parking brake. Parking brake. I have no clue. No clue. Well, hello, Ramon. Thank you for the lurk. Appreciate you. Well, Well, we made it there. I don't like that it's freezing. That is super sad. Well, we made one flight. Okay, so we made it. Not exactly how we want to make it, but we made it. Let's go back to the main menu. Yes. Dado has drank an energy drink, so we might do one more flight in Flight Sim. And then go try something else. If it's going to be jumpy. So... too low. Okay. Yeah. Let's see. Set as departure. It's Dado's. There's the closest one to Dado's house. And then do LA to Japan. Yeah. Once Dado figures it out, we'll do more flights. And then we'll just for set as right on the left. Let's change our plane. Try a little different. Ooh, a helicopter. Let's see. Maybe something not so big. Boop, 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 boop. Ooh, a helicopter? Ba-bum, ba-bum, ba-bum. Glider, single prop. Helicopter, take a 747. Airbus. Alright. Let's see here. F-18. Let's go down. I'm wondering if we should... Let's try a helicopter just for fun. Just for funsies. Why not? Go in here and fly. Again, we're flying from Akron, Canton to Burke Lake Airfront, or Burke Lake, something like that. Yeah, basically Canton to Cleveland for fun, as we're still trying to figure out our flight sim game here. We finna die, boys. We finna die. You darn right we are. I'm back. Switch to the computer. Welcome back. I turned the camera off, so hopefully that helps with the freezing. Don't know what the deal is with that tonight. But we shall see how this flight goes. So we're literally going to take off from an airport that is 10-15 minutes from my house. And then we're going to fly back into downtown Cleveland. And then we'll see what we do from there. It probably is my AOL internet. You're probably right. Just need a hard line in. Alrighty. Yes, ready to fly. Ready to fly. Okie dokie. So, I'm going to assume. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah, that didn't work out so well. Alright. Oh boy. Oof. Maybe a helicopter was a bad idea. Alright. Well, this is what we're going to do. We're going to go back to the main menu. Main menu. Yes. That was not ready for a helicopter. Let's just put it that way. Alright. World map. We're going to fly the same. We're going to fly from... Nope. Not Fulton. Oh, yeah. Oh, my gosh. Come on. New. We want Akron, Canton. Oh, my goodness. We want Akron, Canton. Runway. That is departure. It's drill hole through floor and then run it all the way down here. Oh my gosh, just... What are you doing? And we're going to go 6 left again. Set as arrival. Half-inch drill would do the trick. Alright, we need to change our vehicle of choice, plane of choice here. Let's just take this little guy for funsies. Alright, try this again. You were looking at the runway the last 4 minutes. Is it really that frozen? What the shit? We can always go back and check the VOD out. Or just move the internet down here and make everybody else suffer. Would be the other choice. Okay. We're ready to fly. And our little baby airplane here. Alright, which way are we facing? We're definitely facing south. Yeah, we had to be facing south. So, it's our fuel, master switch, fuel selector, throttle, pitch trim. That should be our parking brake over there, right? I think I just tried to put the gear up over on the ground. That doesn't do you any good. Okay. Straight to the ground. Everybody must know about it. We're gonna give her full throttle. Parking brake engaged. Disengage the parking brake. Everybody hold on. I'm assuming this is a 60 to 70. go up. There we go. I'm gonna take off. Oh boy. Yeah, this takes some finesse here, doesn't it? Okay, so if we, since we're here, charge them for and get the super fast interwebs. Right? Turn off all their stuff. So this is the airport that Dado drives by every day on his way home. For missing. Yes. Timken Steel. She's passed out. Mrs. Dado is passed out right now. Let's see. That's the exit that Dado gets off every day to go home. And if we come over here and we fly this direction, we're flying over Dado's hometown. Flying. It's the main street in town. And all right, where am I here? There's the elementary school, that golf course right there that you see down below us with the townhouses in the middle. That is his house. So we're flying over Dado right now. We're going to head north. So making a buzz over Dado's house. He doesn't know about it. Shh. What? You'll get to see when Dado flashes us. I gotta become affiliated somehow. So we're gonna fly north now. If I reach partner, I'm gonna stream with peanut butter at my face. I'm too boring. It's exfoliating. You guys. This cute little plane though. I am impressed how that they've been able to make this very detailed game into a console game. That's pretty sweet. We will practice and get better at it for sure. We shall see how this one goes. We're currently flying at about 3,100. Need to upgrade my equipment so people can engage with my streams more. We are nowhere near our flight track, but that's okay. currently flying over. Let's see, there's that Uniontown, Hartville area. The world's largest hardware store somewhere over here. Or, I don't know if it's the world, the U.S. largest hardware store. Did we lose Gatto's stream? I have a buffer wheel death. Gabs, when is the next stickball stream? It's still going for me. Refresh. I played the 5th. Oh no. Oh no. Why is there the buffer wheel of death? We need to go that general direction. Well, this plane is slow as shit. Full throttle. Let's go. So slow. Yes, you do. Do go in that direction. We just flew over my house, Flinty Dog. We are currently flying between, that's Akron Canton there, and then right there, a little black building. And right there is Lockheed Martin. Fly over mine? Your new one or the old one? Because that's Springfield Lake. We used to hunt that field right there. Literally, those fields right there that are off the right tip of the wing. That's the fields that we used to hunt the ditch line in. The old one? That's way over there. What is the idea? I has this idea, maybe. Yes, so that is Lockheed Martin right there below us. Currently, also, we're going to dive bomb and stall the shit out of this. Just for funds. Yes, mallards in. You want to see what happens? It just bounces. Currently, where that little red roof is, to the left there, just off the end of the runway, that's currently where my truck is being fixed. Fun fact. And then just behind the tail wing there, that is Derby Downs. That is where they race soapbox cars. These things just want to climb on their own. We're going to bring her in a little bit here. It's one way to change altitude real fast. Send her straight down. Alright, so we need to head this way. TheAwesomeDado. Those buildings that are to your right off the wing are good your Firestone. Do they have the new school that I built in here? Let's see, that's does not look like it. Because, well, they probably do. I'm just flying at the wrong part. That's Hoban. Right there where the tennis courts is, AJ, that's Hoban. I am curious. We're going to fly back here. See if they have the last school that I built. They have it in here or not. Why is it so laggy? Probably because my internet sucks and I'm trying to do Microsoft Flight Sim and stream at the same time. They do have it. We're to come in real low. Don't mind the real low plane. But you could see that they took a screenshot of it when I started building it. So you could see the construction going in the old building. That's pretty cool. When you crash and die, then I rage quit, uninstall, and almost took me 2 days to download. I know, right? What are you, Flinty? Are you working? Question mark. And Gabs and Alien. What are you guys doing? I think it's Bing because it's Microsoft, but basically yes. Because after this flight, I might be looking to do something else. I drank a whole monster right before we started flying, so Dado ain't gonna go to sleep anytime soon. Kent State University, that's where Dado grew up. Moved to where we just flew over a couple of years ago, but Dado grew up near Kent State. This is downtown Akron that we're flying over. Like a tour guide. Oh, just got back from a award ceremony. How was that? Did you get an award? The baseball diamond that you see right there, that is where the Rubber Ducks play. That is called Canal Park. Crack on. Yes, Crackrin. Then right down there to the left where you see that football field, that is St. Ed's. St. Ed's, St. Vincent's. That is where LeBron James played. Awesome, dude. I'm glad. Yes, asking what you're doing right now. I might want to load up a different game after this flight. If you guys are down to play something. Off to our left is the start of the Cuyahoga Valley. We're going to fly right over it here as we fly down Exchange. Gab used a permit. Oh boy, what game you thinking? Not Hell Let Loose, I'll tell you what. Didn't know if you guys wanted to run on some Insurgency or not. For funsies. We're gonna just chase this main street here. This should bring us right back into where we need to be. Do we sightsee here? Below us here with that round circle of a building, that's a mega church. If I had Insurgency play with you. Getting half of what I'm saying? Oh no. That's no bueno. I do be asking. I do be asking. I actually don't know what that big building is. Either one of those. I vote Dado moves internet closer to computer. That's fair. He probably should. He probably should. What school is that? Huh. Dado has no clue where he is. You second that vote? Well, there's Walsh. Okay. DBCA. For some shooty? Well, let's do it. Let me go land this along the lake and then we'll play some. I have no clue where I'm at. Look at that, you almost have a full squad. I know, right? I could play, but I'll have to join a little bit late. I'm always down to look bad in front of some people. Sweet! We'll let Dado crash this plane into the lake, and then we'll shoot some things. I do enjoy this game. I do enjoy it a lot. I just have to get better at it and get the internet closer so that you guys can enjoy it with me. Probably. It probably froze, because why wouldn't it freeze? This plane is so slow. Because I know where I'm at. I'm flying up State Route 8 right now. That's Boston Heights. Buffering every 10 seconds is pretty fun, just saying. Sure it is. Flinty Dog is now online. Yeah, we gotta turn those off. I don't want to give up on my flight. Hey man, it is what it is. I'm online. Oh look, Flinty. Fun and sluts. Flying over fun and stuff right now. Look at that. That should become a part of our discussion topics. I can't. All the slots already be taken. Also, ooh. I see what you're saying. We use Google Internet, so I could buy another puck that would hardwire in and put it down in the studio. We are 14.86 nautical miles from where we need to be. We've already come this far. We don't want to give up now. Should probably start dropping a little bit of elevation here. And see, get our way down. If I'm not mistaken, to our left there's Northfield Racetrack, where they race dogs and horses. I know, right? I don't either. After you got an error on Twitch. I'm just breaking Twitch. Look at me go. I have rechargeable batteries for the Xbox controller. That seemed to hold a pretty good life. They weren't very expensive. They were less than $30. They seem to do well. Alright, that's 71. Okay. So y'all made the wrong choice. Get out of here, Amaru. I got more friends on Xbox than PlayStation, okay? Leave me alone. Okay, we can see downtown. So we're gonna make our way that way. We will land the old aeroplane, and then we'll just jump out of Microsoft Flight Sim, and then jump over into Insurgency, and hang out with the boys for a little bit. What is that? Looks like an old mall of some sort, but I don't know what mall that is. Interesting. So we have to land on 6 left. So we're going to have to swing out and around downtown. Out and around. What did I just fly over? That big empty building? I don't know what that was. Not quite sure what that was, surprisingly. We should be generally over Bedford. Bedford might be a little south of where we're at. We're going to start dropping our descent here and make our way around Cleveland so we can come in on 6 left. 6 left is right along the lake. So we're going to try to keep our elevation relatively low here. which is probably really real life no bueno, but whatever. It was just north of Fairlawn. It looked like an old mall, but I don't know what mall it was. See ya, Amaru. Thanks for stopping by, buddy. Have a good night. Alright, so that should be, that's the Fifth Third building. Alright, so we're flying down Broadway now. This is Broadway. That's right underneath us. There's the steel mills. Getting up. What the shit? Alright, so we're gonna fly. We're gonna come over the river. Come around outside of downtown. One of the many steel yards. Probably 4 or 5 of them in Cleveland. The building over there that you see just at the trees, that's Metro Hospital. This is a rail yard, so where all the Amazon shit that comes off the ships comes into. It's there. We're gonna fly over the flats. What is known as the flats. So again, that's where the Cleveland Guardians play. And straight down there off the right wing, Tower City. And then the Dome is where the Cleveland Cavaliers play. We're going to fly over to flats right now. But I need to go in and reduce our throttle. And it's going to screw us all up. Because I can't see what the hell's going on. So the flats are just below us there. Bunch of bars, things to do and hang out. So we need to drop elevation. The Cleveland Coast Guard right there on the edge of the point. We're going to drop our landing gear as we line up to come in on runway 6 left. We're back in the cockpit. We're still too high, I feel like. But yes, there's where the Cleveland Browns play. Oh boy. That's the Science Museum, Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Coming in. We didn't have any flaps. Dado doesn't know what he's doing. A little bumpy. And parking brake. Oh. Oh boy. And we're gonna go right in the lake. Well, we can get it landed, but we can't stop. Well, we landed at Burke, so we made it that far. Oh boy. And there's downtown Cleveland. So with that, we're going to jump out of this and we're going to jump into a little bit of insurgency. And hopefully that we can not be frozen when we do that. We'll find out. So let's do that. So we're going to bring you back to the live cam here. Hope everybody didn't die in the airplane. So we're going to main menu, continue. Gonna go get in. Jump into the studio. We're going to... Oh, it probably doesn't help that it's downloading something in the background. That doesn't help. Are you doing the cloud gaming stuff, Dado? For no, it was downloaded. But what I'm seeing is that it was downloading something in the background too. So that's probably why it was killing me. So hopefully, can I pause this? Pause. Yes. And then get Insurgency loaded up. And we gotta change the stream as well. Oh my gosh. If this would work. Oh my goodness. We should be in. Flinty Dog, can you hear us? I can hear you. I'm not sure if the folks out in the world can hear you. Let's find out. What in the world? Let's see. Say something, sir.
Well, I could see my muchacho in the chat.
Ooh. I'll join shortly. I'm going to grab some foods I haven't eaten yet. Do I need to join anything? We are in the hanging in the studio zombie. If you want to join that in the Discord for chat, hang out with us. Hopefully getting out of Microsoft Flight Sim brings up the stream in a better fashion. And then Flinty will probably have to add you to the game. Because he games
Yeah, I'm
for
gonna
us.
send him a message
Sweet.
with my gamer tag on it.
Oh. So hopefully, coming out of that, I think what I've learned is that it was downloading something in the background for Microsoft Flight Sim. So I was wondering if that had something to do with all the lag of the stream.
It's still kind of laggy
Is it?
with your face cam up.
It doesn't like it, huh? Well, that's some bullshit. That's all I
Yeah.
gotta say.
I was gonna say you might want to pause your download
I did.
unless it's something important.
Nope, nothing important.
I did send you a game invite.
I did not get it.
Interesting.
Nope, there it is.
What about Meow?
Yep, now I got it.
And then there's Zombie.
Zibbity Zombie. Hola.
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
¿Cómo estás? Muy bien. Muy bien.
See.
Si, senor. All right, time for an adult beverage. Because why not?
Did you see my text message there?
Who are you talking to, homie?
You, I'm sorry. And then I also sent you a private message on Discord.
That's awesome, dude. That is awesome.
Yeah, man.
So hopefully this part of the stream goes a little better. I was giving you guys a whole freaking tour of the area. Probably heard every other fucking word.
I was just say what that abandoned building or that big building. It could have been the old Sears plaza over there.
Old Sears Plaza. It was like northwest
Was
of.
that? Did you land in Akron?
I took off from Akron, but landed at Burke. Horribly landed at
Oh,
Burke.
that wasn't Oh boy, now I'm gonna have a brain fart now. I was gonna say it was either the old Sears Plaza place that was off of coming off the main street to Akron.
Mm-hmm.
They had like a giant shopping center there.
Yeah, I know what you're
I
talking
wouldn't
about there.
consider it a mall.
But yeah, that was too far north.
But if you're up in that area,
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what it was. Unless
it
it was
wasn't
Chapel
it
Hill.
wasn't the Beechwood Mall?
Mm-mm. It was.
Yo, Chapel, that could have been it.
It was probably Chapel Hill.
Yeah, I don't know. Chapel Hill had that weird little hill going up into it, and that didn't really seem.
Yeah. I don't know.
Well, also, I don't know when that picture or the thing was taken.
So we flew over the last school that I built too, and it was showing the construction of the school, first floor. So that would have been 2020. So it's probably about 4 years old, roughly.
I was gonna say, do you know when the last time I think I ever actually stepped foot in Ohio?
Lucky you.
2013, 14?
Is that's when you moved to Pittsburgh?
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, I did take somebody there to see like where I grew up, but we just kind of drove through.
Yeah.
Well, look, would now be a bad time for me? I have no idea how to add people.
You click your Xbox button, and then go to where it says people,
Pal.
and scroll all the way down where it says find somebody or find someone.
Are you looking for me? Am I the one? Hello, it's me. You're looking for.
Hello
I could
from
see
the
it in your
other side.
eyes.
You're
And,
singing a completely different song than I am.
I'm singing the Lionel Richie version. What are you singing?
I am singing Adele from the other side.
Well, she's sampling Lionel Richie, so we're still on the same page.
Okay, you're just singing a different part of this.
I'm singing the original, yes.
Yeah, I'm just forewarning everybody. I'm probably running on 45 minutes of sleep in the past 2 days.
That's
So-
all right.
I'm running off of pure caffeine, nicotine, and hate.
Phantom,
That's how I get through work.
what's up, dude? You just missed us
Network
crashing
error.
into Cleveland.
Yeah, I just got that also.
Twitch is not twitching.
Twitch isn't twitching? I haven't even done anything. What the
Well,
shit?
right now you have that puzzled look on your face.
Oh, nope.
You want me to add you, alien?
Yes, because I have no idea what the hell I'm doing.
Okay, I got you, buddy.
Well, I might end the stream and then just restart it. Maybe that'll do it.
Yeah, this is probably a good time while we have a little bit of downtime trying to.
Yeah, ending stream and restarting because of lag issues. Okay. Turn around and do down. We'll be